ready?
And so it begins.
Take a seat.
We are left to write the future.
Light the fire. Boom.
Welcome to Come Dine with Ed. Yes, we're doing some cooking today. You'd be thrilled to know. Just washed my hands, nice and clean. Right, so here are the ingredients, and you've got to guess what we're going to be cooking today. Let me just get my roving camera. We got oil, we got milk, we got eggs, we got an empty glass, we got flour. Oh, I'm out of focus. There we are. Ooh, hey, flour. And we've got salt. So, anybody going to guess at what we're going to be cooking today? Let's go and have a look at some comments. Hello everyone. Hello Celia. Hello Louise again. Hello C Madge. Alana's with us. Cameron's with us. Patrick's with us. Stockpiling? I don't think so, Emma Kirkbride. I don't stockpile. Right, well, if you haven't guessed, I'm just going to wait to see if I do get a guess on here. Veggie. It is veggie. It's not vegan, Cat. It's veggie. It's veggie. Very important that we use crisp and dry, because that's 100% rapeseed oil, don't you know? Pancakes? Yes, everyone likes this little number. Yeah, I just made it earlier. So you would be right at saying pancakes, however, it's not quite pancakes. Now those of you who know me of old know that I originate from the wonderful county of Yorkshire, even though I don't talk like that no more. I'm going to be Yorkshire puddings. I'm not going to be Yorkshire puddings, I'm going to be cooking Yorkshire puddings. So this is how it's done. And this is an absolutely foolproof way of doing perfect Yorkshire puddings, which I'm hoping when they're cooked you'll agree with me. Not entirely sure whether it'll work or not, but who knows. So what we're going to do first of all is start making our batter. Our lovely batter. Pancake, lots of people saying pancakes. Hello Jude, nice to see you. Yes, oh yes, oh I see what you mean now Emma. Yes, I've got flour, yes. Only a little bit though, a little tiny bit of flour, but I do have flour and Dettol and gloves and soap. Oh dear. Right, so let's start preparing our batter. Can I just say, ever since I was little, I've always dreamed of doing a little cookery show, so I'm a lot excited about this. A little bit lot. Right, so here we go. So, the first thing is to have a glass. I know, you're very shocked it's empty, and it's not being used either. The reason why I'm demonstrating this glass is because you need to put your ingredients to a particular level. And this has got lots of little things on there. Give you a close-up. So you make sure that everything is equal. So we're going to have the same plain flour, the same eggs, and the same milk. All right, that's all it needs. It's as easy as that. I know. Oh, Aunt Bessie? No, you'll never go to Aunt Bessie again. I've just put Aunt Bessie out of business. Sorry, Aunt Bessie. I'm sure you're a lovely lady. But, right, so obviously the first thing to do is to put your ingredients into the KitchenAid. You've got to have a KitchenAid, otherwise I'm not talking to you. You're no friend of mine. So, plain flour. I hope I don't run out after all this. It's looking a bit dodgy, isn't it? I know, we're all right. So what I do with my plain flour, I fill it up to, what I'll do is I'll just go over the wording. I hope that's enough. Oh, let's have a little bit more. It's not like there's a shortage. Right, that'll do. So we check where it is. So it's just under that word casella. You see that? Probably not there. So that's our benchmark. That goes into the bowl, like so. Okay, next, eggs. Not a lot of eggs left at the moment. So, eggs into here, in my own particular style. There's 1, 2, probably 1 more will do. So that's just about under casella, the word. Now, because we've got to be very precise here, I'm going to put a little bit of water just to bring it up so it's equal ingredients. That's better. There you are, casella. In that goes. And then slightly easier to do is milk. So milk up to that word. There we are. So we now have the mixture ready to go. I'll just wash my hands again. Okay, now we can start mixing. Now ideally this should be done a few hours before we actually start using the batter. However, I didn't want to keep you hanging around for hours, so mixing that now. Would you like to see it mixing, everyone? Let's have a little look at the mix. And back we go onto the other camera. Okay, at this point, we pop in a little, not a lot, little salt. Not equal quantities of this, by the way. Don't put all that salt in, because otherwise it'll be a little bit over salted. I know, knowledge, cooking knowledge. So, a little bit of salt in there. What I tend to do as well, when we get to this point, is get my spatula out. Woo. So, what I will do here, because we haven't got a lot of time on this, is just make sure that all the flour and the eggs are getting together. Flour does have a little tendency to get a little bit on the sort of it tends to sort of yeah, get together. There's probably a better word for that. Something gate. Anyway, so that's looking better now. So we're aiming for a relatively thick mixture. Looking mighty fine. Okay, as I say, normally we'd leave that for a little bit longer, well, quite a lot longer, but for the sake of for this live stream, we're going to just use that. So if they go wrong, that's the reason. All right, I'm just putting it out there now. So let's have a little look at this. So it should just run off the spoon. It's looking a little bit. It's not quite as thick as I would normally like it, but hey ho, that's what resting it does. It does tend to thicken the batter mixture up as well. But hey ho, let's see what happens anyway. One thing I did do beforehand, I did preheat my oil. So Yorkshire pudding things, you can do the large ones, so you have those big 4 ones, or you can do smaller ones, which I've done. And it's probably just a of oil in the bottom, not too much. You don't have to make that sound. But that's the oil. So I've been preparing the oil. That's all ready, nice and hot. So what should happen now, when I put them into the mixture, and the mixture in there, they should bubble very, very nicely. And then I will give you some more tips and tricks. Right, my oven glove. So that's all ready. Yeah, looking nice. So out comes the nice hot oil. Oh, I can't see. So, let's just give you a little demonstration back on the other camera of the lovely hot oil. So as you see, it's not a huge amount in there. So probably just about a couple of millimetres, something like that. Nothing huge at all. Right, here comes the mixture. So what should happen here, let me grab my spoon, is we should be able to pop the mixture in. And I'm going to put it over the spoon. I don't want it to splash anywhere, but the mixture goes in until nearly the top. Use the spoon there so you don't get any of the batter mixture onto the side. You've got to keep these Yorkshires very, very much separate. Okay, we're only doing 6. Because 7 would be greedy, obviously. And there should be just enough mixture for that final one, which is going to be slightly smaller. So, oops, as demonstrated, I'll just put Yorkshire batter mixture over the side. Well done, me. Pop that in for Sylvia the cleaner to sort out later. Right, okay, they're going in. So, around about 15 minutes from now, they should be looking something ready. Now, did you notice I closed the oven door then? Now that oven door does not get opened until the Yorkshire puddings are ready. Otherwise, yeah, me and you will fall out big time. So they've gone in, they're very happy in there. Very, very soon they will start to rise, and we will hopefully have something in 15 minutes time that resembles a wonderful Yorkshire pudding. So, what to do now? We're going to catch up on Q&A things now, so I'm going to have a little chit chat to you. Every now and again we'll have a little check on the Yorkshire pudding, see how they're getting on. Right, okay. So, let's go back on all these comments then. So, yes, my friend James Parkinson from Selby. Yay, Yorkshire puds. Old cock. You're allowed to say that. So, batter, lol, says Kat. Do we have toilet rolls, says Hazel Howard. No, I'm not telling you that. There might be some toilet rolls going missing. Yorkshire puddings, the wine is you. Yorkshire puddings, the wine is you. Okay, thanks for that, Meredy. Started early. Hello, Kerry Joe. Hello, Tracy. Hello, David. Hello, Paul. Hello, Richard. Hello, Debbie. Oh yes, good comment there, Kat. We need a hot oven for this, so I preheated it to 200 degrees. Make sure it'll just slightly over actually, but hot. Hot is the key. And I just say just ignore them. We'll have a look soon after I've done all these things. Hell Chef Ed. Was that hell or hello? Hell Chef. Oh, I'd be a Hell Chef. That's fine. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Oh yes, she's corrected herself. Thank you very much. There we are. Catherine says fluffy. Pinch of sea salt. In fact, yes, well said, Richard. It is actually sea salt. Oh, it's rock salt. Hello, Steve Collins. Hello there to Linda. Lots of different faces going on there. Oh, some angry faces. I love the angry faces. I'm upsetting people with my Yorkshire pudding mixture. There we are. Right, well, I'm gradually getting up with comments now. Oh, Linda's found us all. That's lovely. Right. Cat's dressed. Linda, are you dressed as well? Linda wants one of these t-shirts. Only available in hugely large. Naked chefing. Okay, Linda. Let's move on from that. Yes, another person asking about the preheating temperature. Apologies for not saying that, but yes, just hot, hot, hot. Denise, leave it for a woman to clean up after. I'd never do that. All of the Roses, Lancashire. Oh, I went to a place once a while ago and got told off for asking, have Yorkshire pudding? Lancashire pudding? They are Lancashire pudding. I have no idea what the difference is. Anyone from Lancashire who would like to enlighten me and to tell me what Lancashire puddings are and the difference, I'd love to know, because, yeah, they tasted like Yorkshire puddings, to be fair. Ready, steady, cook is from a new level. You are entirely right. So, is Jen doing the veggies, roasties and the meat? No, she's sitting on her backside crocheting. She is crocheting. I've invited her to come along for a little cameo appearance, but she's doing her crochet. She's doing a little blanket, apparently, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Only 6 puds, that's one sitting. Yes, Frankie obviously likes the puds there. Linda, you're not large at all. Andrew's joined. Hello, Andrew. Oh, Jude likes the kitchen. Oh, lovely, thank you very much. Just looking at it now, it does look like I'm doing product placement there. I'm not doing product placement, but Crisp and Dry is the best oil to use for Yorkshire puddings. Thank you, yeah. A lorry load of Crisp and Dry hopefully arriving at my door very soon. Sarah is crocheting too. Well done. We're all getting into a bit of crochet. Welcome to Denise, Jenny and Ed. Lovely to see you all. Mr. Bleach, I haven't heard many of your performances yet. I'm hoping that you can get on and do some live streams in your own incredibly wonderful style. Right, we've got a question. Do you like them with your dinner or on their own with gravy? A proper Yorkshireman's question, that one was. I like them with me dinner. And of course, gravy over them. Gravy is going to be another episode. Oh, gravy. Chips and gravy. But just gravy and Yorkshire puddings. We've got another question. Tracy. Hi, Ed. Flat placement, Cat said. Yeah, product placement, yeah. No. Yeah, so we'll be doing gravy. Oh, that's a nice little love heart from Audrey and Jenny there. Always lovely to have your love hearts. I like to see them sort of on the screen go. Okay, Sharon has joined as well. So lovely to see so many people joining this. What has become a very disinteresting video because nothing's happening, or is it? Oh, I can't help modelling myself on Ryland from Ready, Steady, Cook. It's quite a worrying thing. Right, we're going to have a look at how the Yorkshires are getting on. So, here we go. Oh, I say. You'll see that? Is it? It's up. Jack says it's upside down. Is that better? Oh yeah, that looks better. I bet you wondered how they were hanging on in there. Talking of upside down, hello to Rory, who's returned from down under. Nice to have you tuned in. So thank you to Jack there for pointing out my camera error. But that's what happens with roaming cameras. Right, let's whiz down here and use some more time effectively. Sue has commented, are you out to knock James Martin off? Yes, between you and me, there's been a bit of a thing with James Martin in our household, that Jenny quite likes him, all right? And I get a little bit sort of, oh, he's on the, oh, look at me on me cooking. Oh. He's a very good cook, chef, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a bit hurtful when she likes him so much. Ah, looking gorgeous, thank you very much, Emma. Is it the t-shirt? Looking good, Jenny likes him so far. Oh, Jenny would know as well. Jenny Burley used to be in charge of the cooking side of All Saints School there. So to get a comment from Jenny is praise indeed. Thank you, Jenny, for that lovely comment. James likes, do I like road in the hole? I'm thinking you meant toad, and that autocorrect has kicked in there. Yes, toad in the hole, just as easy as this. Just make sure you cook your sausages first, and obviously loads more batter, bigger tin, but again, same rules apply. Whack it in, forget about it. Don't completely forget about it. I quite often use my little Alexa, because she does all the timing. So if I go, Alexa, set timer, Yorkshire puddings, 10 minutes.
Yorkshire puddings timer, 10 minutes, starting now.
She's good, isn't she? I think it'd be less than 10 minutes, but that's fine. But yeah, using that, same time to sort of go, ooh, start, ooh, start. So much effort to do that, when you can just talk to the black cylinder of love. Right, more. Right, how did you get them to stay on the top of the oven? Well, I put them on the top of the oven and gravity sort of held them down, if that was the question. Thank you for that, Ed. All right. Well, Jude, again, looking good. Comments about the Yorkshire puddings are fine as well, absolutely. Joe has asked me a question. Are you normally the cook at home? It changes. It all depends on the circumstances, but I tend to be the supervisor. I tend to come in and go, that doesn't look right. You put that on too early, and that sort of thing. Lovely, Jack's just snorted a thing from his room. Lovely Jenny is actually in charge of the kitchen. She decides what we have. The only thing that I have to cook is steak, because it's become a bit of a rule. So I cook the steak, but Jenny decides on what we have and does most of the cooking. But it's a bit of a 60-40 I'd say. I'm not sure if Jen will agree. She's obviously doing a crochet, and that's more important. Yes, James has corrected himself now by saying toad. Martin's very welcome. Lee, Mike and Tom, welcome. I didn't come to your cooking club, Jenny, that is true. I didn't come to your cooking club. And for that I am deeply regretful. We've got Scott Williams joined, Greg Fulvia's joined, Rose, David, Magic says Ed, Jude says lol, Wendy says my. The reason why I had is because she'll pick up if we actually say her name. Those of you who haven't got, no, you can't talk about, otherwise all you hear is boo all the time, which is a bit weird. So, Wendy's has just asked her how long she wants them cooked for. So yeah, a little bit of interaction going on there between. I do pork steaks in Yorkshire pudding instead of sausages. Oh, that's a good idea, Tracy. Well, I suppose you can do lots of things. You can put onions in there and do lots of vegetables. Oh yeah, other people. I think Alex nearly said it then. All over the country are now, all over the world, internet sensation, are all timing Yorkshire puddings for however long. Right, welcome Nicola. Captain, I've just tried to drop in on your. I haven't granted you permission to drop in on my. Jude's hubby does the same. Paul from Centenary Club says hi, my dad. We're having a roast tomorrow and now I'm in charge of making the Yorkshire puddings. That was the idea of doing this today. You see, I know I tricked you all into thinking that it was going to be toast or bacon. What happened with the bacon, just to explain, I put it on, we've got an air fryer, well, two actually, one's veggie, one's a meaty, and they are incredibly good. They don't fry, that's a lie. They're more small convection ovens. Anyway, so I pop on bacon and then put on the timer, and then went away and completely forgot that I put bacon on. So came back and thought, oh crumbs, I really must go and look at the bacon. Normally it would take about 5 minutes from the start of starting this thing off, so that's like a cold oven. 5 minutes, your bacon's done. Sponsored by Philips Air Fryer as well today. New one of those would be nice if you're watching. No? Okay. So yeah, I'd completely forgot about it, and by the time I got back in here I thought, that smells like really, really well cooked bacon. I like the way we say well cooked, because it wasn't well cooked, it was rubbish. Anyway, I thought, I'm not going to waste anything, so I did have it and I did present it to all my Facebook friends, and it did look decidedly overdone. Anyway, I had it and it was overdone, but yeah, live and learn. Let's check on the Yorkshires. Very excited. Let's hope I can get this the right way round this time. No, that's upside down again. Here we go. Are you ready? The big reveal. I want a lot of comments on this. I want lots of Frankie Howard. Oh! Right, we're going to camera 2 now. Go on. Ooh. Ooh, if you would. Ah, interesting. We've got a bit of controversy going on here. Andrew Brewer has said, Mum says it's too much egg. Well, we'll see, Mary Brewer. We'll see if that's too much egg. Or maybe we could have a little bit of a Yorkshire pudding off later, because this is the way I do them. If you want to put less egg in, that's your choice. It's your choice. Right. So let's go back down here and check out some more comments. Wow, ooh, says Linda. Nice, nicely risen, says Sasha. Sarah Swan. I do apologise for her very, very rude word. Something, hell, they look amazing. I'll take that, you're allowed that one. Susan's enjoying them there. Thank you very much. Wow, amazing. Jenny says, wow, amazing. Jenny. I've got to burn them yet, I suppose. Ooh, they are big, yes. Thank you very much for commenting on their size. Jenny's Cooking Club, a bit far from me. You stream live. I'm not sure if Jenny will be streaming any of her cooking live, but there you go, you've got a fan in Selby in Yorkshire, Jenny, so that's something for you to look forward to. Jude has said wow. David said woo or wow. Woo. Andrew's put a funny little amazed cat, which is quite interesting. Denise, ooh ooh. And Jude's ready to eat. So that's where we are at the moment. So I'm expecting within the next couple of minutes. See, the temptation here, and this is what I warned you about, and that's why I've gone very serious. The temptation here would be to open the oven to have a little look. No. Oh no. Because if you do that, what you'll see, they go like that. Because they haven't hardened, they haven't fully cooked, and they'll get in a bit of a mood about it. So that's why we don't open the oven door at all until we're absolutely certain that everything's cooked. One other fallacy as well is people say, once your Yorkshire puddings are done, you've got to serve them immediately. Not at all. We've got a hostess trolley. I know, it's another world, isn't it? It's showbiz. And what we can do is, early on in the morning, we can get the Yorkshires done, get them out the way, and they're absolutely fine. You can even freeze them. I know. Well, you probably knew that because Aunt Bessie does, doesn't she? So that wasn't necessarily groundbreaking news. So, yes, Jenny's having a little chat with James. Retired now. Yes, quite right. They go down. It is indeed true, Linda. We don't open the oven early because they will go down, and we don't want that. And Wendy Hill likes treacle on them. Well, it is the same mixture as a pancake, so whatever you want to put in your Yorkshire puddings, pop treacle on. Maybe not do them with salt, I don't know. Salt and treacle? Maybe not a brilliant combination, but... Right. So Andrew's put a comment there. They have got Somi, he egg in them, makes them. Not entirely sure what that meant, Andrew, but more like a cake. Oh, right. Right, I'm making them more like a cake. A Yorkshire cake. That's fine. So Hayley's joined in there. We do chocolate spread for the boy. So, yeah, again, I'm not sure whether you put salt in when you're doing a chocolate spread on something, making them more of a sweet thing. I've never had them sweet at all, but each to their own. Oh!
Your Yorkshire pudding's timer is up.
She's talking to me. She's like a friend. Alexa, off. So that's effectively the timer up. So having a little look down here, deciding whether we're going to brave getting them out. Shall we have another look at them? Let's move this over again and get this the right way round. Here we go. It's Yorkshire cam. And go. See, to me, the base is looking a little bit underdone, but the top is starting to brown, so we might go for it in a moment. Let's answer a few more questions. So, Melissa there, that's cooking roast beef. No, Melissa, I'm doing Yorkshire puddings. I've done roast beef, but you didn't have any. You had carpet tile instead, if you remember, from Come Down With Me, which I think you had quite often during the week. Frankie, too far, I'll stick with the traditional roast accompaniment. Yes, yes. I think I'm with you there. But each to their own. People can do what they want with the Yorkshire puddings, within reason, as long as it's legal. Where is the roast beef? Yes, good question. That will be tomorrow, because I'm not going to waste these at all. These will be used tomorrow, and I will put them in the fridge. They will happily sit there, and they will just bung in the oven for probably about 2 or 3 minutes, and then they'll be perfect. So you can make roast Yorkshire puddings. Make Yorkshire puddings any time of the week and just keep them hanging around. Any time of the year, pop them all in the freezer. It's ever so easy. Right, well, this live stream is going to be unlive in a moment, but we're going to be doing the reveal. Yeah, quite right, Jenny, I won't let them burn. So we're going to take them out now. I'll let you have a good look at them, and then, oh, lost my glove. And that will be it. So I hope you've enjoyed this live stream of me cooking, fulfilling my lifelong dream. And I hope I haven't taken these out too early. Otherwise I'll have to make some more for tomorrow. So, oven off. Oven open. And serve. They're getting a little bit deflated. Let's have a little look on the can. So there they are. Yorkshire puddings, possibly taken out of the oven a fraction early, maybe temperature down a little bit more and let them cook for a little bit longer is what I should have done. However, they should lift off like that. Just lift out perfectly. So, there we are. Any more questions there? Drum roll, doing the reveal, yes. Oh, fire. Still want a song. Sarah says, wow, great. Thank you ever so much for watching this live demonstration of cooking Yorkshire pudding. I'll try and think of something else to cook. Requests, keep them coming in. Don't forget, Monday is going to be our big sing-along, so lyrics on the screen back in Studio One. But until then, hope you have a lovely day and hope you make some Yorkshire puddings tomorrow if you've got flour. If you haven't, don't pinch mine. Thank you ever so much. Bye!